got back from the grocery store and Ross. I went to Ross because I was gonna see if I could like try and find some shoes for work because I just got a new job. I quit my job at the gym and now I just got a job offer for Starbucks, and I'm so happy and excited because if y'all remember, I used to work at Starbucks when we lived in Hawaii, and I loved working there so much. I loved I think that was my most favorite job that I've ever worked. Yeah, I just like being in a fast-paced like type thing where I'm like doing stuff. I do well with multitasking most of the time, and making drinks is just so fun. You know, it's like I'm a bartender, but like for coffee. I'm a barista. So anyways, I'm very excited to be doing that. The pay is a lot more than what I was getting paid at the gym, and it's only part-time. So I mean, technically, because at the gym I was full-time, but technically it'll sort of come out to be the same, probably a little bit more, but I'm working less hours than I am at the gym. Like at the gym I'm working like 30 to 40 hour weeks, and at Starbucks I'll be scheduled 20 to 25 hour weeks, and I can always pick up shifts if I want to or need to or whatever. So I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna be a lot less stressed out. Working with kids is stressful. Like I thought I could do it because I was like, I have a kid, it's, you know, easy. I just stand here and watch them, make sure they don't. No, it's way more than that. It's overstimulating, and in the beginning I did like it. It was easy to me, but now I'm like way too overstimulated, and I dread going to work. I dread seeing those kids, and I'm like I see them walk in and I'm like, oh, there's this one. Like there's some that are good and there are some that are bad, and you're like, you see them and you're like, no, today's gonna be one of those days. And then the days that you don't see them, you're like, yes, didn't have to deal with that. Also, I haven't shown you guys yet, but look at this. It's not a Stanley. It's a Stanley dupe. I didn't want to give in to the hype. I was like, I don't really care, and I like cups where I can like tuck the straw, like, you know, the Hydro Flask where it has the little lid that you can pop the straw open. I like that. I don't like my straw sticking out like this all the time because I'm like, it's gonna spill or something's gonna get in there. I know there's little caps you can get for it, but like, eh. And this one still does spill, and it doesn't spill out of the straw area. It spills out of like right here, which is so weird to me. No matter how much you tighten it, like it still spills. Oh wait, I'm a liar. It's not spilling right now. Okay, so I don't know. But I got the one with the little like stopper at the top. So yeah. Anyways, I like it. It works, and I got it from AliExpress for like less than half the price of a Stanley. A Stanley's like what, $60, and this was like $19. That's really the only reason why I got it, was because it's so much cheaper than the actual Stanley, and I was like, I really don't need it to say Stanley on it. It's not a big deal. It does the same job. It keeps my water just as cold. So I mean, I actually can't really compare it because I don't have an actual Stanley, but I'm assuming it does. It keeps my water cold for a very long time, so that's all I care about. Anyways, I'm gonna put all of this stuff away from the grocery store, and then I'm gonna eat some dinner. I prepped dinner the other night, so I didn't have to do any cooking. I love that. I love prepping meals. Say cheese.
Cheese. Ready, go.
Ready, go. Good job.
Good job.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
I love you.
Hello.
Say see you later, Gator.
See you.
You ready for night-night?
No.
Oh no, that one got him mad.
Okay.
I have started working on this dresser finally. I sprayed it with oven cleaner with Easy Off because a lot of furniture flippers use Easy Off to get stain and paint off of furniture, like it strips it. So we're gonna see how it goes, because apparently you're supposed to be able to spray it, like let it sit for like a few minutes. Like, you really don't even need to let it sit for that long. And then you just scrub it and then rinse it off with like soapy water, and that's it. I'm gonna try to scrub it off now. So let's see. Okay, it was getting really messy, and like when I was scraping, or not scraping, scrubbing, it was like splattering everywhere. So my battery's dying, so let me do this quick, then I'll go charge it. But I'll show you guys. They're out here drying now. This one looks like maybe some came off here. I mean, they're still like very wet, so they're not dry, so they look darker than they are. But some of these, this one I sanded a little bit prior to doing that, like when I first got the dresser, just to see how easy it sands off, and it sands off pretty easy. So if this fails, I'm just gonna sand it, but I don't know. Some of it is looking good. I don't know if I want to do it a second time or if I just want to go for sanding it once it's all dry. Okay, the drawers, this is the vision, okay? The stripping was I think it would have been good, just not on this particular project. It just didn't work out for this. So anyways, with a lot of different ideas in mind and like thinking of what to do, this is what I've come up with. I went to Hobby Lobby and got some burlap, and I just took the original trim from the, what are these, drawers, and pulled them off, and then we're going to put them back on. So like it looks pretty good like this. You can see some of the burlap right here because I haven't trimmed it really, but I just did this as like a little mock-up just to see what it would look like, if I would like it. And I do think I like it. And I think that the burlap goes perfectly with the natural color of the trim. So originally I was going to paint the trim, but now I think I might leave it. Okay, so this is the inspo for the dresser, but I'm not sure if I want to go with like this look where the framing is still like a natural wood. The cane webbing is like on the outside of the framing on this, but my framing would be on the outside, not on the inside. But yeah, so like this, because that's how it would look, I guess. In between the drawers it's got the little frame pieces, yada yada yada. Or like this, where I paint the trim on the drawers black as well. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I think I'm gonna decide once the dresser is done and painted. I'll see what I'll think will look best. Yes, perfect. This really wasn't that hard to get in here. I thought I was gonna be sweating and like trying to figure out different ways to get this thing in here, but got it in first try, and it was super easy. I actually even like lifted it up onto one step, and it wasn't too difficult. So now, oh, I don't even have my watch on. I think it's almost 1. I'm gonna try and put Kason down for his nap, and then hopefully get to painting. Yeah, it'll be 1 in like 10 minutes. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but my plan is to get it to be propped up on these cans. Ooh, I need to put paper down too. I don't know how I'm gonna do it by myself, but we're gonna attempt. So I'm gonna record it because I might die. Oh my goodness. I have an idea. Don't know if it's a good idea, but I have one. Yes, okay. Okay. That's not too difficult. No, just don't do that. They fall on me. Okay. scarier than I thought it was gonna be, but it was actually really easy. So now I gotta get Kason out of here because I don't want him in here and like this to fall on him or anything. And also I want to get to paint it. Okay, it's been a few days. I suck at updating, but here's the update. Look at that. Look at that. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. So anyways, I have, let me angle you guys down. So these drawers have been painted black, and also the trim was like pried off of them. I took it off and then painted them black, and then cut burlap and Mod Podged it down onto the drawers, re-drilled some new holes for new hardware, and then now I'm putting the trim back on, as you can see right here. You guys are on a tripod, so that's why. I'm just wood gluing it back down, and then I'm taping it off and painting the trim black. I was painting the trim since I already had it pried off. I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and paint it now and then put it on, but I found that this is quicker and easier, so we're doing it this way now. I only have 4 clamps though, so it's kind of taking me a while. Like, I can't do all the drawers at once because I gotta make sure that the clamps hold everything down until it dries, you know? So, and I'm currently using another set of clamps on like 2 of them over on that one, because I did that one and I didn't have clamps and I just put like heavy stuff on it and it didn't really like hold it down that well, so I had to go back and like re-glue it, and so that's drying. So on this other drawer I'm just doing like one side at a time, so it's taking longer, but we just have 2 more drawers to put the trim back on and then paint them, put the knobs on, and it's done. So it'll end up looking like these drawers. It's gonna look so good. I went to Walmart and they had just black knobs, so that's what I got. Let me show you guys the hardware from before. So this was the hardware from before. It just wasn't feeling it, so we changed it out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with like poles or like the bar or just like knobs, but I'm glad I went with knobs because for my first time drilling new holes, it's kind of like intimidating, and with the knobs you can't really tell too much if it's like off a little bit, so, which I don't think that they are. I think I did a really good job with the holes. Pat myself on the back. But yeah, the handles would have been trickier for me, and I would have stressed over it way too much.